legendary places that no one knew how to enter, full of extremely rare items, extremely dangerous beasts, and strange creatures that could grant immeasurable powers. Noir, the third son of a penniless baronet, has just lost his job. He was contemplating becoming an adventurer when luck came just a mile from home. Then, how will Noir continue his adventure? Watch till the end. Alice, Noir's younger sister, asks him to take the Hero Academy entrance exam. Anyone who has graduated from Hero Academy can become a monsters hunter or a royal knight. His friend Emma, a baronet, was a noble with a higher rank than the baronet. Emma looks down after finding out that Noir didn't turn out to be the librarian as they had planned. Emma also regrets Noir's skill, the great sage skill, which can tell anything about the world. However, when Noir used that skill, he would receive a tremendous headache. Emma tells Noir that a kiss from a girl can relieve a headache. To prove it, Noir wants to try it by kissing Emma. Noir asked for an efficient way to become stronger in order to pass the Hero Academy exam. And the great sage told him to explore Hidden Dungeon. Noir has another headache. Emma happily offers him a kiss to relieve Noir's headache. It didn't take long for Noir to head into the Hidden Dungeon alone. And with the help of the great sage, he managed to open the entrance to the Hidden Dungeon. Not far from the entrance, he entered a room and meets Olivia, an adventurous woman who had been trapped in that place for 200 years. She couldn't be free because the chains of death that bound her had tremendous power. Because Olivia knew that Noir was looking for a way to become stronger, Olivia gave her skills to Noir. In return, Olivia asks Noir to call her Master. The skill Olivia gave him was the Get Creative skill, creates whatever comes to mind. The Bestow skill gives creation skills to others. And the Editor skill edits the skills that have been created. But the skill requires life points. The greater the skill used, the greater the life points that will decrease. Fortunately, life points can be converted into something that can make Noir feel pleasure or fulfill his desires. Worst of all, if his life points run out, he will die. Noir immediately tried to demonstrate the Get Creative skill by making stone bullets that managed to defeat the slime. Noir returns home to sleep on Alice's lap so that his LP is replenished. Not satisfied with just that, Noir asked Emma to hug him tightly. He made Emma the subject of his experiment by deflating her épée. But don't worry, he can put them back the way they were. In addition, Noir can also use his skills to see information from people including monsters, which will be useful for him while exploring dungeon. Since he had enough skills, he went to take the Hero Academy entrance exam. He meets Emma again, who doesn't become a librarian and prefers to be an adventurer following Noir because Emma seems to like him. He formed a team of 3 with Emma and Amain. The Hero Academy's first test was that they had to collect as many monster materials as possible. Noir had the idea of going alone to the Hidden Dungeon because he knew that there were a lot of materials. Although he had to fight with a very strong monster, but fortunately Noir managed to defeat it. The victory made his level increase drastically. Noir's team was in the first tier of the entrance exam, thanks to the monster skulls that Noir carried, which was a very cruel and very strong material. The result made Noir and his colleagues pass the exam easily. But the registration fee to enter the Hero Academy was so expensive that it became another problem for him. After hearing about Noir's problem, Olivia suggested him to become an adventurer and hunt down the rare monsters that were in the Hidden Dungeon and then sell them. The suggestion was accepted by Noir. He went to the Adventurer Guild and meet the receptionist, Lola. She was so surprised when Olivia's skill was possessed by Noir. As a punishment, she was forced to obey Noir's orders because she thought Noir was lying before. Lola suggests Noir to take his first mission by looking for a rainbow grasshopper. To speed up his work, he used the Great Sage skill to locate the rainbow grasshopper, so Noir could easily find it. Emma suddenly came to help him, make Noir faster to collect a lot of rainbow grasshoppers. The result makes Lola interested in Noir, as well as making her a competitor to Emma. The next mission given to Noir was to defeat the big rabbit. Although Emma had attacked him with all her might, her attack was still very weak, so Noir intends to give her a new skill. But before that, Noir must fill his LP by fulfilling his wish with Emma. Noir improves Emma's skill, which makes her stronger, until she manages to defeat a big rabbit easily. Lola is getting more and more impressed with Noir for his skills, and so is Emma. Noir brought the big rabbit home and grilled it to enjoy with all the adventurers in the guild. With enough money to register, Noir has officially become a student at Haireru Academy. The two of them accidentally meet Maria, the daughter of a duke, the highest class noble. When Noir checked with his skill, he saw a very strong curse on Maria's body that could make her die when she was 16 years old. Before going to the academy, Emma kindly wanted to help Noir increase his LP. Of course, it was just an alibi so she could kiss. When Noir enters the class, he looks very belittled because he is just a baronet by his friends. But Maria gladly accepts Noir as a friend. A teacher, Elna, formerly a mercenary, challenges Noir to practice swordship with him. None of the attacks were successfully received by Elna because the level difference was too far. Elna would give a reward if Noir managed to dodge her attacks. Hearing that, Noir got the idea to use his LP to increase his dodging skills. As a result, Noir managed to dodge Elna's attack. So Noir also received a reward in the form of an extraordinary but friction, and it immediately made Noir weak and helpless. Even so, his LP also increased. Elna told her students to practice defending in pairs. Then Maria asked Noir to be her match. However, Maria suddenly felt a pain in her chest. It was caused by the curse becoming stronger. Feeling pity, Noir also wanted to remove the curse using his skill, but it required a very large amount of LP. To solve the problem, Noir and Emma decide go to see Lola. She suggests going to a cleric who can dispel a curse. But before that, Noir went to meet Olivia to ask how to get a lot of LP in a short time. Olivia advised him to use a forbidden skill, Lucky Lecher. Without hesitation, Noir immediately activated it. Thanks to his new skill, Noir immediately got unexpected luck, making his LP continue to increase constantly. Not long after, Lola came with Lady Cleric, Luna. Noir explained about the curse on Maria's body. It turns out that Luna has met Maria before. Luna couldn't remove the curse because the stakes were too big. Her lifespan would be reduced if the power of the curse was too strong. If Luna still insists on removing the curse, then Luna will definitely die. Noir realized something. When he peeked at Luna's lift curse skill, he planned to change the lifespan reduction effect to a financial reduction. That way, Luna can remove Maria's curse without losing her life. And to collect that much money, Lola advised them to take part in the Harem Pride event. An event to show off a harem couple where the audience, the majority of whom are single people, will cheer, ridicule, and judge the harem couple until their mental collapse. The first participant in the event was immediately mentally affected after being insulted by the singles, as well as the following participants. But there was a participant who managed to silence the singles so that they got 2,700 points. That was the challenge for Noir and the others to get them past their point count. Unexpectedly, the appearance of Noir harems was warmly welcomed by the singles, and they immediately got 2,925 points. But it wasn't enough before they satisfied the singles enough to make them jealous of the Noir harem. This challenge can be easily passed by the Noir harem to make the singles cry because they are too jealous of Noir. As a result, they won the event. Bringing the money they had collected, the four of them rushed to Maria's residence to cure her curse. Before the ritual, Maria gave a reward to Noir. Then Lola used her lift curse skill to remove the curse on Maria's body. Noir confirmed that the curse on Maria's body had disappeared with his skill, and now Maria could live without having to suffer anymore. Maria feels indebted to Noir, and she is willing to give up the rest of her life for Noir. It makes her one of Noir's harem, including Luna. Noir went to visit Olivia to thank her because of her skill. He was able to save Maria. The Duke family also gave them a number of gold coins as an expression of gratitude. Emma suggested to Noir to open a monster material shop using his money. That's why Noir went to explore the hidden dungeon even more in order to collect as many rare monster materials as possible. Noir meets Olivia to add a new skill to his inventory. so he can explore the dungeon more deeper and meets the Tulip Lion, Tiger Sun. Tiger Sun recognized Noir's talent for being able to get to that floor, so he asked Noir for help to find a friend on the 6th floor. He waited patiently on the 5th floor because it was the order of his elven friend, although he had to wait for 350 years. Noir explores the 6th floor by himself and meets Tiger Sun's friend who has become a zombie. Thanks to the Noir's skill, he was able to erase the zombie form and return him to an elf. The elf and Tiger Sun finally meet again after 350 years. Their meeting can't last long because Elf plans to return to his hometown because he wants to meet his lover. He couldn't bring other races with him to the hometown of the elves because it was forbidden. Finally, it made Tiger Sun say goodbye as their farewell after 350 years of friends. Tiger Sun returns to the dungeon and is secretly saddened by having to part with his friend. Noir knows his feelings, although Tiger Sun tries to hide it. To relieve his sadness, Noir asks him to be a friend. Noir brings Tiger Sun home, and he plans to make Tiger Sun his shop guard lion in the future.
そうだな、断ったら食われそうだし。
今日は晩ご飯
ガスタルジア家に加わりました。
That's the story of the anime. The hidden dungeon only I can enter. First episode to episode 6. If you are still curious about the sequel, please check the description column, or you prefer the video I recommend on your smartphone screen. Stay healthy, and see you soon.